Well, how about this, eh?
How about it?
Oh, all them, it's us three left at the inn.
I heard Sadie might still be alive.
Sadie? How'd you hear that?
She sent me a telegram. Said she's in Valentine.
Sadie sent you a telegram and you ain't paid a visit on her? What's wrong with you, man?
It's been a long time.
Oh, time. Sadie wants to see you. You go see her. John Marston, really? Shame on you. Hello there.
Hello? What are you doing, Uncle?
I'm thinking. It's important, dear boy.
Looks hard.
Oh, it is. Now, I gotta get back to it. I can't spend all my time talking to you fools.
One day, Uncle. One day. You still alive?
Unfortunately.
You need anything?
A new skin.
Just take it easy for a few more days.
I intend to, my friend. I intend to. You know, boys, I ain't ever been smoked before. But trust me, it ain't all it's cracked up to be.
You'll be okay.
We ain't gonna hear the end of this, are we?
I was smoked, John. Like a ham. Like meat. Of course I'm gonna talk about it.
Know what I like about hams, old man? They taste good, and they're silent.
You think this will ever be enough for you? Growing vegetables and raising chickens?
What do you mean, enough?
I mean, are you ever gonna really be able to leave that other life behind?
I'll lose all this if I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about me, okay? I can do this.
It's not just you I'm worried about.
Well, I ain't worried about you either. You're the strongest man I know. And the best.
Look at me, working the white man's land for no pay. How would I let this happen?
Look, if you need money, I'll get you money.
I'm just joking with you. Right now, this is good for me. And I know you do the same.
You say the word, I'll be there.
All right.
It's coming along, ain't it?
Sure is. You won't need an old brawler hanging around here much longer.
You ain't a brawler, Charles. You're family.
Still all quiet.
Better to be safe than sorry.
You can say that again. The amount of hell we've raised, we're owed some back, you know?
I know. You happy here, Charles?
It's a fine house. And you got a fine family.
Okay. How are you?
Fine. You?
Good. I like that feather.
Me too. Of course, eagle feathers are sacred, but more than that, it reminds me of my mother.
Really?
She used to love them. She'd make beautiful things with them.
If I find any, I'll bring them to you.
Thank you, friend. Brother?
Found you another eagle feather.
Looks like a nice one, too. Here, you can have this. I don't need it.
Okay, thanks.
All right then, Jack. How do you tell if they're bird bones?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, you know this. Because they're hollow, right? You'll have to do better than that. Huh? Last chance.
What is it?
Wolf dung.
Wolf.
Found it not a half-mile away. We'll have to keep our eyes open around here.
It looks just like Rufus's.
Yeah. You see that hair in there? That's deer.
Oh, yeah.
Coyotes wouldn't be as thick. And uncles would stink a lot more.
Can I keep it?
If you like.
Will you take me hunting, Pa?
Soon, when you're ready.
Okay.
That might be the wolf that bit me. Come back to finish the job.
Stop it, Pa.
Once they get a taste for human flesh. We should have put him out of his misery.
He doesn't know how close he came.
Oh, I think he does. What are you doing?
You'll wake him.
Heard a buffalo wouldn't wake him up. You want to dump a pail of water on him, be my guest.
Oh, I couldn't.
Oh, come here, kid.
Sure.
What are you up to?
I was going for a walk.
You heading into town?
I wasn't planning on it.
Well, if you do, buy me a bottle of hooch, will you? Oh, and don't tell your mama.
Why should I?
Why should you? One day, kid, you'll be very, very old. Then you'll understand.
Well, I ain't got any money.
Well, just ask them to give you some credit.
What's credit?
Oh, never mind. But try and steal a bottle if you can. What? Well, come on, don't look at me like that.
Be careful. You sending the boy to buy you hooch?
Oh, I was teaching a boy a valuable lesson in economics.
Don't try that again, or I'll teach you a valuable lesson in good sense.
What you reading, Jackie boy?
It's about knights.
Knights. Brave men of old England. That's ridiculous.
What do you mean?
The English aren't brave, Jackie. Now, I once beat up 6 Englishmen in a bar in Canada and knocked them all out.
Really? Why?
Oh, their accents just gets on a fella's nerves, you know. I'll tell you something strange that isn't in that book of yours. Do you know the English had talking horses?
You're kidding me.
I never lie, Jackie boy. I met them talking horses in Canada. Brian was his name. There's just one problem, though.
What?
Yeah. Horses is boring as hell. Worse than Englishmen. It's true.
Shut up. Bet you don't think your pa's such an idiot now you seen old Uncle again.
He's a colorful fellow.
Yeah, ignore him, okay? You're confusing the boy.
Oh, he's fine. Confused already with you for a parent.
Between you and me and everything else, there's no damn hope for him.
Am I doing this right?
I think you're doing fine, but you're asking the wrong man. I'm still learning all this myself.
I just want to do good, Pa.
I'm proud of you, boy.
But I ain't doing it right. We won't have to kill this one, will we? She's my favorite.
One day, we might have to, yeah. If we need the meat.
I ain't doing it. I can't. I ain't tough like you.
It's all right. I won't make you do anything until you're ready.
Good morning. You know, Pa, I wish I'd met your Pa.
Trust me, you ain't missed much.
I'm older than you was when he died, right?
Yeah, don't worry. I ain't going nowhere. Being a father ain't easy, son. You'll see that one day.
I never said it was, sir.
I didn't mean you, you know. Don't worry.
He's gonna be okay, son.
Yeah, I know, Mama.
Your dad saved him.
I know.
Quite a father you got there.
I know.
Sometimes.
Very funny. Just give Rufus a few days, son.
Thanks, Pa.
Dog's fine. He was lucky you found him.
I should have done better. Been less of a kid.
Next time you will be.
Hi, Mom.
Ruff, ruff.
Hi there.
Rufus, boy. Quite a father, you said.
Yeah, well, I thought twice now.
No. You said it. You and that dog, huh?
You should play with us, Pa.
How's the book?
Okay.
How are your studies?
Okay.
You been fishing at all?
No.
You know, son, I love you more than I can say. Really, I do. Things I done, sacrifices I made. The only principle I always held dear is my love for you. One day I hope you can understand that. But, my God, are you a miserable little brat at times. But ain't just you, John. He's awful to everybody.
Hello, Mrs. Marston.
It ain't my handsome husband.
Listen to your mother, son. She loves you.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
We want you to be happy, is all.
Arthur. He saved us. Didn't he?
You remember that time?
Not much. I was only little.
He did save us, yeah. None of us would be here today if it wasn't for Arthur. But your pa don't like talking about him. Ain't that right, John?
The past is gone. We've left that behind. I saved us a little too, you know.
Did you? Well, I'm, grateful, sir.
You're my family, boy. Why would you say that?
It's true, ain't it?
I'll talk about him. It's just what is there to say?
Would you like me to read a passage to you, Mama?
What is it?
It's from one of them books. It's about cowboys.
Cowboys.
Well, not real ones, like gunslingers. It's real silly.
No, I think I had enough of silly idiots who think they're gunslingers. My whole goddamn life I've been surrounded by idiots who thought they were living in a book. Only it ain't that way.
No, I guess it ain't. Just listen to this, all right? Frank Heck looked at the sheriff cold. Clearly, you don't know who I am, he snarled. And before the sheriff could blink, the fastest young man west of the Grizzlies had filled him full of cold lead. The town was free once more.
Who writes that nonsense? Go to bed, son.
Yeah, I know.
Night, Jack.
Night, Mama.
What you reading?
Bible.
Will you read me that passage that Reverend Swanson used to read? You remember that?
Well, not really, Mama.
Nor do I. It was so pretty. It was in Isaiah, I think.
Okay.
That is beautiful. But it's not the same. The Reverend spoke about eagles.
Well, I don't know much about eagles. Good night, Mama.
Good night, son. What's gone into you?
I just remember that night that fancy Dan from the old country tried to slip out on you without paying.
That must have been there 10 years ago.
You twisted his balls so tight, he's screeching like a plucked jaybird.
No, it always was the fellas with the most money who like paying the least.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tough as iron, this one. Ain't she, John?
I'm getting tired of your mouth, old man. Why don't you try shutting it every once in a while?
Oh, who rattled your cage?
Are you as dumb as you look, old man? Most men got pride.
Don't talk about those times no more.
I was just reminiscing. I'm old, it's all I got.
I hear it again, you'll be reminiscing out on your ass.
Quite the bookworm we got.
Well, he'll never earn a living.
You fools just about managed. You can hardly read.
Well, John found himself a good woman. She saved him. John saved me. I saved Charles. So it goes.
So it all starts with a good woman.
Exactly. It all starts with a good woman. John Marston is the luckiest man alive. Arthur told me that a long time ago.
Finally, old man, you made me cry.
John Marston, you are the luckiest son of a bitch that ever lived.
You're getting mighty sentimental, old man. You about to die?
Me? Never.
All right, John Marston. Since you bought this millstone around our necks, we better try and keep this place going.
I paid our debts with that money.
I don't want to talk about that money. And no more of that.
It's over, Abigail.
I'm sure. Then get to work on this ranch you own and raising your boy.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you being sarcastic, John Marston?
Me? Never.
Good.
Anyway, I thought you liked this place.
No, John, I don't like it. I love it. It's home. How you been?
Fine.
You know, John, maybe I don't tell you enough, but thank you
Thank you.
for this place.
Yeah, it's okay, isn't it?
It's better than okay. It's bliss. Having you and Jack and a home. You have no idea.
That's where you're wrong. I understand. Really. I do.
I know. You behaving yourself, John?
Me? What a ridiculous thing to ask. Of course I have.
I sincerely hope so.
JM? Howdy, Abigail.
Hello, old man.
How are things going?
Oh, all right, I guess.
Okay.
This place is starting to take shape.
Yeah. You've come a long way from sleeping in a tent surrounded by thugs and fools.
Now I sleep in a house surrounded by thugs and actual sheep. Guess it's progress.
You make me laugh, Abigail.
You make me laugh too, but maybe in a different way.
Hey now.
Can you believe it, John? We actually did it.
Been a rocky road, and we've still got a long way to go, but I think we'll make it.
I know we will. I got a good feeling about it.
It wasn't home until you both got here.
We should have come sooner.
No, I think the time was just right.
Hey, you reckon this could be a real ranch one day? Big head of cattle and all?
I hope so. But let's take it slow. Don't want to run before we can walk.
I know. We already pushed our luck harder than we should.
It's gonna be great. Whatever it is.
I know.
Good.
All this work and we're barely putting enough food on the table. I hope we can make it, John.
It's early days. We're all still learning, especially me. We'll get there.
You're right. Anyway, back to it.
You love giving me the worst jobs, don't you?
What would give you that idea?
How about you take the shovel and I'll walk around lording over the manor for a bit, hmm?
We all do our share. You know that.
Yeah.
How's your back?
Giving me terrible pain. I'm lucky I wasn't smoked through.
Yeah, you'll recover. And real quick, I bet.
If I could only get one of these to pull beer, I'd be a millionaire.
You'd be flat on your back halfway to market.
Yep. Yeah. Better just keep her for myself. I'll find a nice little cabin with a view, just me and my beer cow, living out our days.
I do not need to know where this fantasy ends.
I'll give you a trim if you want. Tidy up those girlish locks of yours.
I know who's shoveling shit tomorrow.
Oh, you are colder than hell on a stoker's holiday, John Marston.
Well, you're working for once in your life. That's a start.
Yeah, now you mention it, I'm about due for my break.
These sheep work harder than you do.
John! John!
What?
Well, this is kind of embarrassing, but I need a few things for a home remedy.
A few things like what?
Oh, just some whiskey, peppermint, milkweed, some hair grease, and, some skunk meat.
What? What have you been up to?
Oh, it's a long story, but it really hurts. If you're out and about and come across any of these things, well, I'd appreciate it.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, John.
Okay, here's the stuff you asked for. It was a real hassle finding all this.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, John. You made an itchy old man very happy.
Yeah, well, you owe me one.
You coming to bed?
Yeah.
How's your day?
Fine.
Kept out of trouble?
Always.
Cannot believe we're sleeping in a house. A house we own. Just so goddamn strange.
Nice strange or nasty strange?
That's strange. Very nice. Good night, darling.
Good night, Abigail. Good night, Abigail.
Good night, you.
A pretty creature, a miner's daughter, and her name was Clementine. Her noble father was the foreman of a very valued mine, and every miner and ranchman was a brother to Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost for me forever, dreadful sorry, Clementine. The foreman miner, a 49er, in dreams and thoughts sublime, lived in comfort with his daughter, his pretty It rained all night the day I left. The weather, it was dry. The sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. I've come from Strawberry with a banjo on
Howdy.
my knee. I came from Strawberry with a banjo on my knee. I'm going down to Blackwater, my true love for to see. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I've come from Strawberry with a banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I've come from Strawberry with a banjo on my knee. Some of my favorites.
I'm a wild, free-ranging rover. I roam and sing a merry song. The wide, wide world I wander over.
With
a light heart I rove along. Oh, I'm a wild, free rover. I sing a merry song. The wide, wide world I wander over. With a light heart I rove along. With a light heart I rove along. The wind roves free o'er hill and river, and the clouds roam free along the sky. Each little bird is a wild, free rover, and a rover wild and free am I. Oh, I'm a wild, free rover. I sing a merry song. The wide, wide world I wander over. With a light heart I rove along. With a light heart I rove along. The wind roams free, its wild song singing, and softly murmuring flows the stream. The birds rove free, its wild way winging, and I rove and sing with morn's first beam. Oh, I'm a wild, free rover. I sing a merry song. The wide, wide world I wander over. With a light heart I roam along. With a light heart I roam along. The good earth loves the wild, free rover, for the roving bird is never dumb. He sings to please the dear old mother, and she aye rewards him with a crumb. Oh, I'm a wild, free rover. I sing a merry song. The wide, wide world I wander over. With a light heart I rove along. With a light heart I rove along.
Cowboy laid on the barroom floor, having drunk so much he could drink no more, so he fell asleep with a troubled brain to dream that he rode on a hellbound train. The engine with murderous blood was damp. It was brilliantly lit with a brimstone lamp, and imp for fuel was shoveling bones while the furnace rang with 1,000 groans.
Oh.
The boiler was filled with lager beer. The devil himself was the engineer. The passengers were a most motley crew, church member, atheist, Gentile, and Jew. Rich men in broad clothes and beggars in rags, handsome young ladies and withered old hags, yellow and black, red, brown, and white, all chained together. Oh God, what a sight! While the train rushed on at an awful pace, the sulphurous fumes scorched their hands and face. Wider and wider the country grew, and faster the engine flew. And louder the thunder crashed, brighter and brighter the lightning flashed. Hotter and hotter the air became, till their clothes were burnt with each quivering frame. Then out in the distance there arose such a yell. Ha ha, said the devil, we're nearing hell. And oh how the passengers shrieked with pain and begged the devil to stop the train. You bullied the weak and you robbed the poor. The starving brother, you turned from your door. You laid up gold with a cankerous and have given free will to your beastly lust. Your justice scorned and corruption sown. You trampled the laws of nature down. You drunk, cheated, plundered, lied, and mocked the God with your hell-born pride. Your flesh will waste in the flames that roar, and my imps will torment you forevermore. Then the cowboy awoke with an anguished cry, his clothes wet with sweat, his hair standing high. Then he prayed that his never had played till that hour to be saved from his sins and the demon's power. And his prayers and his vows were not in vain, for he never rode that hellbound train.
One night when I got frisky over some poaching whiskey, like waves in the Bay of Biscay, I began to tumble and roar. My face was red as a lobster. I fell and broke my knob, sir. My watch was picked from my fob, sir. I'll never get drunk anymore. Now I've resolved to try it. I'll live on a moderate diet. I'll not drink, but we'll deny it, and shun each jailhouse door. For that's the place, they tell us, we'll meet with all jovial good fellas. But I swear by the pokers and bellows, I'll never get drunk anymore. The landlady is unwilling to credit you for a shilling. She'll straightaway send your bill in and ask you to pay the store. And if with money you're stocked, she'll not stop till she's emptied your pocket. Then the cellar door is locked, and you cannot get drunk anymore. So by me now, take caution, put drinking out of fashion. For your own brains out you're bashing, don't you feel your head quite sore? For when at night you've tarried, drinking a punch and claret, in the morning home you're carried, said I'll never get drunk anymore. Little Joe the Wrangler will never wrangle more. His days with the remuda, they are done. 'Twas a year ago last April when he joined the outfit here, just a little Texas stray and all alone. 'Twas late in the evening when he rode up to the herd on a little Texas pony he called Shaw. With his brogan shoes and overalls, a harder looking kid you never in your life had seen before. His saddle was a southern cack built many years ago, an OK spur on one foot lightly hung, with his hot roll in a cotton sack so loosely tied behind, and a canteen from a saddle horn he'd slung. He said he had to leave his home, his dad had married twice, his new ma beat him every day or two. So he saddled up old Shaw one night and lit a shuck this way, and thought he'd try to paddle his own canoe. He said if we would give him work, he'd do the best he could, though he didn't know straight up about a cow. So the boss, he cut him out a mount and kindly put him on. He sort of liked this little stray somehow. Taught him how to wrangle horses and learn to know them all, and round them up by daylight if he could, and trail the old chuck wagon and always hitch the team, and help the Consinero rustle wood. We rode down the Red River, the weather had been fine. We camped down on the south side in a bend, when the norther commenced blowing and we doubled up our guards. It took every one of us to hold them in. The little Joe the Wrangler was called out with the rest. Now scarcely had the kid got to the herd, when the cattle they stampeded like a hailstorm on they flew, and all of us was riding for the lead. Amid the streaks of lightning, there was one horse up ahead. It was little Joe the Wrangler in the lead. He was riding old Blue Rocket with a slicker above his head. He was trying to check the leaders and their speed. At last we got him milling and kinda quieted down, and the extra guards back to the camp did go. But there was one man a-missing, we could see it at a glance. 'Twas our little Texas stray, poor Wrangler Joe. Next morning, just at sunup, we found where Rocket fell, down in a washout 20 feet below. Beneath his horse, smashed to a pulp, his horse had run the knell for our little Texas stray, poor Wrangler Joe.
He's a lily of the valley.
Hello.
Oh, my Lord. With his white horses side by side. Oh, my Lord. Dun, 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 dun. He's a lily of the valley. Oh, my Lord. Marston in his chariot rides. Oh, my Lord. He's a lily of the valley. Oh, my Lord. You can ride upon the air. Oh, my Lord. He's the lily of the valley, oh my Lord.
How'll do.
Careful, old man.
I'm bound away o'er the wild caresses. Oh, Shannandoah, the packet sailing. You rolling river. Oh, Shannandoah's a rolling river. I'm bound away o'er the wild caresses. Oh, Shannandoah, I long to hear you. You rolling river. Oh, Shannandoah's a rolling river. I'm bound away o'er the wild caresses. Oh, Shannandoah, a rolling river. You rolling river. Oh, Shannandoah's a rolling river. I'm bound away
Hiya.
o'er the wild caresses. great, Jack.